You got this. I got it. Yes, I got it. But damn, this Mercury has been testing my patience. Thanks, Monica. I was basically meant to go to this like classical concert, but Mercury retrograde had different plans for me. So I didn't make it. I couldn't make it. I had like car trouble. And I was stuck driving. And you know, there was so much like, there was like so much roadblocks. I got lost too many times. And the car trouble, this Mercury is kicking my ass. Like first he was messing with my live streams. And today I couldn't even fucking go where I'm supposed to. Notification, go fuck yourself. I'm not in the mood of idiots. Have you guys had like same issues? I haven't eaten anything yet today. Honestly, I've been drinking coffee. I'm not in the mood. Like today kind of. But you know, I believe there's a reason for everything. So whatever fucking reason, I was not meant to go to this piano concert. I've been here. I got Mercury in Sagittarius. Yeah, same. Apparently, this Mercury technology not working for me properly, or also travel. Like, I've had so many unexpected repairs as well. I've been spending, you guys, spending on repairs, like forgotten bills. Do you know what I mean? It's all catching up. Damn it! All the loose ends. Your bike got stolen. Oh my god. You know the fucked up part about Mercury retrograde in November is like it ends on the 29th of November. So I'm gonna fucking spend my birthday in the shadow period. You know, I don't know if I should make any plans from my birthday or just let this one go this year. I don't know. Like, I'm tired of making plans and then they're not gonna work out because of Mercury. I'm gonna be 34. Mercury poisoning. How did that happen? What is Dutch frikandel? You know, I'm still traumatized from eating horse meat in Holland. When I was a child, I ate horse sausages. And you know, let me tell you, they are the best sausages I've ever tasted. But then I realized they were horse meat. It was painful because I was like a whole, like I was, when I was raised, when I was like a child, I was always with horses, like around horses, riding horses. And then I realized the sausages were horse meat. It's the cleanest meat. It, you know, I hate to say this, but it actually tasted so good. Like, it was the best. I was like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna keep buying these sausages. And then I look at the packaging. And it's horse. Yeah, I said horse. I know. Like, I have not seen horse meat since then. So I hope they discontinued that shit. But I'm not sure. I haven't been to Holland since I was 11. I think 11 or 12. Yeah, 11. I used to live in Amsterdam, in the city. Rotterdam too, but Amsterdam mainly. I never knew you eat. Well, yeah, I know. I didn't know until I was eating it. No one told me there was such a thing. When I was a child, I was a country girl too. I was always in the, what do you call them? You know where the horses stay? I was near farms all the time. Stable, yes. Ugh. Yeah, when I was like a child, my father used to teach me how to hunt, how to kill, how to like use the skulls, the bone, the skin, use the fat. It was kind of traumatizing, but you know, I kind of see why he taught me these things. Like, I think if I had to like hunt, I have like basic skills of hunting and using the skin, the bone, the blah blah. Yeah, Monica, you know what? If an apocalypse happens, like the movies, because if you think about it, the apocalypse has already happened, you know? Like, we do have people that are zombies, which I also call NPCs. But if an actual zombie monster apocalypse happens, the chances of me surviving is 99%. In fact, I think I would unleash a side of me that was held back by law and order. I swear, I have a side to me, you guys. If I unleash it, I will be in prison. I'll be in prison. Yeah, Jimmy, I know. A lot of the drugs these days, like, you know, there are, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've seen so many videos that are coming from the US where I see people, like, they're wasted. They're not homeless, they're just drug addicts. And it's a wasteland. It looks like a zombie apocalypse about to happen. I would not turn into a zombie. I would be one of those, I would be one of those, I don't remember her name, but she basically, she cut off the jaw, the biting, the whole jaw off. And she was like, she put 2 zombies on a leash. And she was walking around, because if you have zombies, zombies will not attack you because they will smell you. So if you have zombies near you, they won't attack you. I thought that was a great idea. I would be one of those weirdos. You know, I would not, if there was like a zombie apocalypse, I would not go to a shelter like with people. Because let me tell you, what's more dangerous than zombies are actually people. I do not trust people. So I would go solo. Maybe with 1 person or 2 people, but I would not like go to a shelter. And you know what I mean? I would be solo. I think my rate of survival will be higher if I was solo. Yeah, I did say, James, like the movies. If it was like the movies. I mean, if you look around, we already have zombies. People don't use their brain. They are always like looking at their screen. Have you seen how people walk around when they are like looking at their phone? That is my version of zombies. Like, honestly, look around. Zombies. I'm not Jewish. I don't know why people are obsessed with making me Jewish. Fuck no. Ew. Ray, shut your fucking mouth, you weirdo. Do you want me to cut my boobs just for your sake? Get the fuck out of here. Get out. Dumb fuck. It's like they're on my chest. You want me to hide them? Let them breathe. Let them live in peace. What are you? Ask me dumb questions like that and you get blocked. Why did the chat get scared? It's okay, you can talk. I don't bite. Unless you're a piece of shit. I don't bite, I promise. Hang on. I make weird noises because it helps me reset my energy. Do you guys do that too? Or is it just me? Hello? 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 The chat is not working. Hello? Chat is stuck for me. Hey, where's the chat? Why is it stuck? Dear customer. Seriously, what happened to the chat? What the fuck? Okay, it's working now. It's working. I don't know what happened, but it got stuck. Okay, I see it moving now. I'm telling you, fucking Mercury. Let me not lose my cool because I'm about to. I swear. Like, bitch, stop messing with my fucking shit. Like, there was no reason for it to get stuck like that. You know, while I was driving home, I was like, stay cool. There is a reason for everything. There is a reason. There is a reason for everything. I trust that this shit is happening for a reason. Carriage door breaking, appointments all changing, cut my finger. Girl, Bonnie, I swear, this Mercury is hitting me. Damn. It's one of a kind for sure. You know, honestly, I did not feel the Mercury retrograde during the year. I haven't felt it much. This one, it's been fucking with me. Yeah. You know, when things happen like this, I don't cry. I get angry. I don't really cry when I'm upset. I get angry. You know? I think about killing. I think about going to prison, and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's not do that. It's not worth it. But the only time I cry is when I'm actually, like, when something sweet happens. That's when you see me cry. Like, I don't cry when I'm upset, but if I see like something cute, you know, if I see like something cute, something sweet, the only sad time that I cry is when I like see like an animal dying. I hate when animals die. I don't give a fuck when humans die. Animals. That's when you see me cry. But usually just anger. Angry, then cry when no one listens. Ooh, I know what you mean. You know, there are stages to my anger. There are stages to my anger. When I get angry and I'm voicing my concern or voicing my frustration, I will not like cry. But when I'm angry and I'm trying not to kill the person in front of me, you will see my eyes water. You will see the tears in my eyes, not because I'm like, you know, like I'm sad. It's more about, I can't kill you. I want to, but I can't. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. Like I'm afraid for you, because if I go blank, I don't know what I might do. Honestly, I've been this angry maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 times in my life, and it's dangerous. Like, it's actually dangerous. Like, it's actually dangerous. Yeah, animals, you know, like animals, when I see animals die, I cry like a little bitch. I hate it. Sometimes, because I haven't cried for a while and my eyes are dry, I will be like looking at sad videos of animals, you know, dying of old age. and I will cry immediately. Immediately. That's so psychopathic, right? Sometimes I deliberately make myself cry because I haven't cried for a while. That's weird, right? Do you guys do that? It's like, oh shit, I haven't cried for months. Let me put some sad videos on. It's good. Yeah, I know it's good for the eyes. That's why I do it, Jimmy. But I don't know. I think it's just a little bit weird. To be honest, my life is so drama free. Oh my God, my life is so drama free. I don't have like fluctuation in emotions. Like my life is peaceful. I keep it that way. You know, anything that disrupts my peace, I get rid of it. So my emotions are not. That's why, like, you will rarely see me cry. Yeah, eye drops, like, they make your eyes, like, they are like a temporary solution, but they actually make your eyes drier. There is this, my favorite doctor online, you know, he's like a bit of an influencer, and his name is Dr. Berg. Have you heard of it? He talks about how eye drops actually have ingredients in it, that is also the cause of dry eyes. So they give you the illusion of, you know, making them like lubricated for the time being. And then after a bit, they dry out again. So I used to use eye drops, but I did notice they dry my eyes out. Yeah, because think about it, Bonnie. Like, when someone gives you the solution, they also want you to have the problem. Do you know what I mean? Like, the pharmacy is also the cause of all your fucking side effects. You know what I mean? Like, when you take something, it has so many side effects, and they'll tell you, oh, you should buy this for the side effect that you took from the medication that you took first. You know, it's like this vicious cycle where it's kind of like creating the problem, but also creating solution. The solution also has like underlying problems. You know, this tattoo is like over 15 years old. When was the last time I got a tattoo? I do itch for a tattoo sometimes, but I changed my mind. I think all my tattoos, the last one I got when I was 23 or maybe 24. Watching you is meditation? Okay. It feels good to cry? I don't know. I've never been a crier, to be honest. It doesn't, like, I don't know, it doesn't make me feel good. I have 1, 2. I have to remember because I always like to hide my tattoos, you know? I don't want them like always in my face, right? But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5. And all my tattoos are like meaningful. They're not just for the sake of getting a tattoo, you know? My first tattoo is when the moment I turned 18. The moment I turned 18, I was like, let's get a tattoo. And my first tattoo is a Japanese word for warrior. You know, a lot of people tell me I look Indian. I don't see it, but maybe if I do with these earrings, I kind of see it. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Actually, you know, like some Indian genetics are beautiful. So since we have like this Miss Universe, I've seen like so many years where India has won. They do have so many beautiful ladies. That's for sure. That's for sure. Thank you. Come again. They do have beautiful ladies. Pakistan too. You know, like I've seen people that look like models. Like there is this photographer that goes to Pakistan, India, and Asia in general, and he takes the most wonderful pictures because the people are beautiful, right? And they live a simple life, but their features are of a model. Hang on, let me block this weirdo. Talk to your mama with that mouth, bitch. Bellum. Hi. When I see females, I kneel down and bite. First of all, they're called women, not females. You're not talking to a dog. Okay, so like, you know your place, that's a good thing. But you should be calling woman, woman, not females. Fuck. Yeah, I was always spiritual. But the awakening hit me when I was... What year was it? I think it was 2015. I had the awakening of my life. You know, my first awakening, I couldn't eat. Like, I was literally high in vibration that the food I couldn't digest. I couldn't put it in my mouth. It was a weird experience, I swear. It's almost like I was tripping. It was a weird experience where I couldn't eat anything. Like, I used to like try to eat grapes really slowly and really mindfully, and even that was getting me high. I don't know what would I don't know what the fuck, but my body was resetting. And you know, I remember when the awakening was kind of like, it was calming down. I remember when I started eating again, and I was like so grateful. I was like, thank you. I will never take food for granted again. Because it was such a weird, I don't know how to explain it. It was a weird experience. My first awakening, it was tough. Tough physically, you know? It was physical. I was struggling to keep the body and the soul in one place. It was almost like an integration, and there was a lot of resistance. Oof, oof. Just remembering it gives me I got into tarot because I'm damn good at it. And I didn't need to take a course. I was intuitive as fuck. Like, for me personally, I don't need tarot to read you. Do you know what I mean? I don't need tarot. But you know, I understand when people need to see something, like they need evidence. I don't need tarot to read people. So Subway sandwich, give me some. I haven't eaten yet. Honestly, I've been driving all day basically. Going nowhere. Literally, I was literally driving for hours. Like I was driving from 3 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Going nowhere. I basically did a circle. Yeah, I know what you mean, Bonnie. You know, honestly, it's a struggle. Like, that is the thing about having a strong intuition. It kind of ruins the fun. Because a lot of people want to know everything, right? But knowing everything spoils the fun. The fun is in the mystery. The fun is in the mystery. So when I meet someone, it ruins the getting to know each other, you know, finding out. Because I just need one eye contact and you're done. I know everything about you. Your deepest desires, your flawed way of thinking, your weird thoughts. I literally hear thoughts, you guys. Like, when I look at someone, sometimes I don't, like, if I know you well, I don't even need to look at you. I can hear you. I can hear you, you know? And I've done it so many times where I was like hearing someone's thought, but I wasn't looking at them. So I thought they were opening their mouth and saying it. And I would respond to their thoughts. And they would look at me like, I didn't say anything. It's like, oh, shit. Oh, okay, I was responding to your thoughts. Okay. You know what I mean? It can be very overwhelming, but you know, I would rather know than not know. But you know, there is something that I do now where I try my best to not invade someone's thoughts. Like, I try my best, because it does ruin the fun. It ruins the mystery. It ruins the puzzle, you know? So I try my best not to invade people's privacy. Sometimes I try to distract myself, you know, avoid eye contact and blah blah. Learning to control it. Yes, exactly. Because otherwise, it took me a long time to realize not all of us, yeah. It's liberating, right? It's liberating. I know what you mean. Do you like what? Kuchi weaves work fabrics? I don't know what that is. No, it doesn't scare me. But you know, with all that I know there is more. Like with all that I know I can unlock more. Like I'm not at my limit. There is more. There's more. I can go deeper, if that makes sense. But I guess maybe we'll wait and see. I know there is more. I really would like, you know what I would really like? I really would like to learn telekinesis. My telekinesis is very weak. Very weak. I'm very good at telepathy. Telepathy. Oof, oof. I am very good at telepathy. Like I can put thoughts in your head. Especially if you are in front of me. I honestly, I can totally control you. Like in a way it's kind of like hypnosis. But I can put thoughts in your head and you will think that it's your own thoughts. And I'll be just like, yes, yes. But, you know, I really would like to learn how to strengthen my telekinesis. I would like to move things with my mind. Like, what do you call him? Sheldon. I would like to do that. I would like to do that. Hang on. Never stop learning. Yes, it's true. You know, my favorite passion in life is learning. Like, you will see me wide-eyed listening to you if you are going to share something with me that I've never heard before or that I know nothing about. I love learning. Honestly, the best thing about life is learning. Like, tell me something new. Ooh, exciting. No, I haven't been to India. I really want to go, but I also don't want to, because I travel solo. I like to travel solo. So people have been scaring me about going to India alone. So I don't want to go to a country and I have to worry about my safety. It ruins the fun. Okay, it ruins the fun. So we'll see. We'll see. AJ, you can do that. Like, what's stopping you? Hone all you want. That's the point. Life is about finding a way to connect the spiritual to the physical. You know, it is not about disconnecting from the physical and be spiritually completely. Like, it's not about becoming the spirit, because you are in a physical incarnation, right? It is about having the ability to be both. Integration. It is not about disconnect. So when you see people that want nothing with the physical life and they are all spiritual, that is not the point. That is not the point. This is why, like, if you ask me, like, what do you think about monks? What do you think about people that are, like, sacrificing the physical life in order for their, you know, for their spiritual journey? Honestly, I have no respect for people like that. With all due respect, you know what I mean? Like, do what you want. At the end of the day, do what you want. But it is not about disconnecting from the physical. Otherwise, why are you still alive? Think about it. Why are you in the physical form if you want to disconnect so badly? It's almost like there is a sense of hypocrisy. You cannot be in the physical form and also neglect and detach from the physical form. That is the point of the physical form. So you have to mix the two. You have to live two. Like, you have to be the two, you know? And also, you know, vice versa. It is not about just being the physical form and then forgetting all about your spiritual. Balance, 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 balance. Balance is literally the key to everything. Right? Balance. Too much of anything is bad, even when it's good. That is something that I truly believe in. Last night. Come here. You want to come here? You can do a phase if you want. You can, yeah, I mean, you can, I don't know, you can go to like the temple for a month or two, but it shouldn't be a lifestyle. I'm glad, SDB. Yes, these bodies are borrowed, you know? The same way you rent a car, they're borrowed. Vessels. I'm contemplating if I should go eat. AJ, if you have a family that is low vibration and they are in the way of your learning, get rid of them. You know, like, let me tell you something about family dynamics. People are way too attached to family dynamics. It's like, honey, who told you you have to keep who told you you have to keep in touch with people that are not fit to be in your life? Why? Blood? Okay. Like, honestly, like, humans are the only species that are so attached to the family dynamic. Look at animals. The moment you can walk, the mother will be like, okay, bitch, bye, see you later. Don't be coming home for Christmas. Oh, okay, bitch, you can't walk? Okay, well, let nature take care of you. You know? Humans are the only ones that are so attached to their families. If your family is not aligned with you and wherever you are in your life, get rid of them. Get rid of them. It's not that deep. Honestly, I don't get the attachment, but maybe that's just me. If your family is holding you back, get rid of them. Hey, Heather. If your family is like good for you, nurturing, they are supportive, they are open-minded, they are loving, yes, keep them around like anybody else. But if they are toxic, holding you back, envious of you, jealous of you, whatever else negative, get rid of them. It's simple. Yeah, exactly. If they're toxic, you gotta go. Can they be narcissistic, you say? Damn, my first experience was in the family. If you ask me about the first experience of narcissistic, I would be pointing at one of my parents without mentioning names. Honey, it starts in the home. It starts in the home. You know, all these empaths in the world, they have been raised at least with one narcissistic parent. Mm-hmm. You know, can you believe it? When I was a child, I was like a people pleaser when it comes to my parents, because my parents raised me to be a people pleaser. I was like constantly looking for validation from my parents. Constantly. Well, one of my parents, you know. One of my parents. Constantly looking for that validation. And I grew up to be people pleaser. If you know, most of the healing that you have to do as an adult comes from the home. I promise you. I promise you. All the issues that you have as an adult and the healing that you have to do comes from your home. The first thing I will ask you is, how was your childhood? How were you raised? What are your relationships like with your parents, your mother, your father, your siblings? Tell me about that and I'll tell you all about your adulthood. Competitive. If you grew up to be, you have to be like competitive in your home, you will be an adult that is always power hungry. You know, it's very toxic in relationships. Like, you will find yourself with your partner and you're always competing. It's like if your partner is doing better than you, you're gonna have to be better, and it's exhausting. You're gonna have to heal that, because relationships are about supporting each other without envying each other's progress. If you can't do that, you cannot be a team. You can't be a team and also compete at the same time. You know? You're the youngest? I don't know, like a lot of people say, if you are the youngest, you are the moist. You are the most spoiled, not moist. You are the most spoiled. Is that not your case? Or is that not, did that not happen with you? That's my model face. I don't know. Ew. I was the spoiled one until I turned 15. What happened 15? What happened at 15? What changed? Samurai, it's called makeup. A little bit of this and a little bit of that, a little bit of this. That's how. I'm the oldest. My younger sibling is the problem child. I don't know. Like, if you ask me, when it comes to siblings, in my experience, because I am the middle child, I was left alone the most, which I am grateful for. You know when people complain about being the middle child because they are neglected, no one cares. I love that shit. That was the best part. That was the best part. You know what I mean? I want to be left alone. And luckily, my parents left me alone as much as possible, which is great. I loved it. You know, my whole childhood was all about adventures and doing my thing. And my parents were so busy with my eldest and with my youngest. And I was like, I was the one that sneaks around and no one finds out. I used to sneak around all the time. I love that. I love the fact that I am the middle child, you know? The only rule that I had when I was like a child is come home by sunset. You know what I mean? These were the good times. These were the good times. You know, they tell you after school, you don't have to go home right away. After school, they tell you when the sun sets, that's when you come back. And after school, I would always go either in the forest or in the library. I was such a nerd, honestly. I was such a nerd. I was either in the forest alone or in the library, or there is this park that I used to go to. Old people playing chess, and I would sit there, watch them, and then one of them will let me play. That was my childhood right there. They do say the eldest become like so gangsta. Nerdy tomboy here. Same girl, same. Same. I was tomboyish as fuck. And you know, I was not just a tomboy. I was a badass. Like, you don't fuck with me. In school, in school, during lunch break, I look around. I see bullies. I just go in. I just go in. I get in trouble. Like, honestly, if I tell you how many times I've changed schools, I can't even remember. I can't even remember. I was suspended, expelled so many times. And you know, at some point my father was like, you know what, you've got too much energy. We're gonna put you in one of those karate classes because you are not normal. So it did help a little bit. AJ, you retired? How old are you? No, I used to bully the bullies. Like all the nerds in school during lunch breaks, they come to me because they like when they sit with me, the bullies will not fuck with them because I am known. Like for however long I last in that school, I make my reputation known. I go to like literally, I don't know what's wrong with me, you know? Like during lunch break, I go around looking for bullies. I go around looking for bullies. And if I see them like, you know, like kind of messing around or hitting someone, I just go and attack. And let me tell you, I don't attack like I will grab their head, punch them in the wall, grab them from the back, give them a choke, bring them down, hit their head on the ground. Like, serious. I'm so lucky that, you know, I didn't actually hurt someone to the point where they would sue my ass or my family. I was lucky. Like, I remember this very vivid fight. I remember. I was a tiny little kid. Tiny little kid. And this dude was in, like, upper classes. Not upper class as in, like, hierarchy. I'm talking about, like the top class, whatever, like, the oldest class, right? And I saw this dude, he was, like, so tall. He was bullying everyone because he was failing his classes, so he was older than everybody. And I jumped on his back, brought him down, I turned him around, sat on his chest, grabbed his hair, and I was banging it on like a metal thing that was pointy. And he was screaming for his life. And then I had like 2 or 3 teachers trying to pull me off him, and they couldn't. Little tiny me. They tried to pull me off him. I was like, ugh. They locked me up in the computer classroom. They locked me up because I went feral. I was like, I couldn't see anymore. They locked me, called my parents. I was like, bitch, what's wrong with this one? She's possessed. And I remember I broke every computer in that room. I was literally in total rage. I was in total rage. I'm not sure if I made him bleed or not. I didn't check his head. I was just banging. And I remember because they actually charged my parents with all the computers that I broke. And it was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. My parents were furious. But you know, I feel like my dad was a little bit proud. I can't, like, you know, when you see a smirk on your dad's face, it's like, he's angry, but he was kind of proud. He was kind of proud because he found out that I was hitting a bully. And that's when he was like, you know what, you have too much energy. We'll put you in a fighting lessons. We'll put you in fighting classes. The good old days. Yup. Now you can't even get away with spitting in someone's face. You know, the good old days? Now you can't even fucking spit in someone's face. It's an assault, apparently. Now you can't even spill your drinks on someone. You know, today, people are too vanilla, you know? Do you agree? People are too vanilla for me. It's like they're easily scared. They're easily intimidated. Easily offended. Yeah, ugh, so annoying. I'm offended. Okay, nothing happens though. You're still breathing, you know? Enoch, shut your fucking mouth. Go make me a sandwich. Have you ever met someone with whom you fell in love with at first sight? Yes, unfortunately. Yes, unfortunately. Let me tell you, it's no good. It's no good, honey. I mean, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good stuff. But you know, like in my defense, it is not the love at first language. It's not like love at what's it called? Love at first sight? It's not like random, you know? It's not about beauty. It's about soul. You know? Like, I recognized his soul immediately. Immediately. I knew who he was. Hang on, I'm gonna write an email real quick. Wait. You're kind of in the way of my keyboard, but I'm gonna be like this. Wait, my weight is waiting to wait for the wait. Nice one. Was his soul 6'5"? He was tall, but I don't know how tall. He was indeed tall. Bitch, you think I'm gonna have like someone in my soul tribe ugly? Honey. 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 I can't even remember a soul incarnation where I was ugly. I can't even remember being with an ugly dude. I don't date ugly dudes. All my exes are attractive. You know, they are. Why am I having to... Honestly, like, you will never see me with an ugly dude. I don't consider it shallow. You know? Because your body is a reflection of how you, like, what your discipline is about, right? If you are not taking care of yourself, you don't smell good, you don't look good, there is something wrong internally. Something is going on. When I talk about beauty, it doesn't have to be like a model, but it's like everything is harmonic, you know what I mean? Everything in its place. I have never dated someone that is out of shape. Like, I will never date someone that is not taking care of their body. Because if you don't take care of your body, how I don't expect you to take care of me. You know? If you don't take care of your body, which is yours, you live in it, you're not gonna take care of me, honey. So, I don't even bother. Serbian? Duh. No. Me no Russian. What's your body count? 2 ducks and a horse. Okay, I'm done emailing. Mino Labanisa. I'm 5'3". Hey, shorty. For the people that have just entered here, how is Mercury retrograde treating you? Make me jealous. What? 545? Yeah, you should go to bed, honey. Not good. Details. XX, show me your face. I always find it weird when people call themselves king or queen. It's like, people I've known 10 years ago are texting. Damn. But is it a good thing or a bad thing? Like, is it a good reconciliation? Bad? Funny? Disgusting? Which one is it? Christopher, both are important. You should not be choosing sides. Both. Everything, all of it is important. Get it all. Don't be choosing sides. Get the love, get the money, get the everything. It's mostly disgusting. Ay, ay, ay. Suddenly they remember you. You know, I've never had that issue with Mercury retrograde. Here is the thing. Let me tell you something about exes returning in Mercury retrograde. It's because you have unfinished business with them. If you don't have unfinished business with someone, they will not return. So the point, like, understand Mercury retrograde is about leftovers. It's about loose ends. Right? If you have loose ends, they will come back. If you close the chapter properly, they will not come back. Look, Mercury retrograde is all about looking at what you have rather than looking outside of what you have. So exes, people from the past coming back, it's because loose ends. Well, what to do for X if they want to be your next? What does that mean, though? Like they want to reconcile? Are you a Gemini rising, Amy? I'm not wearing a dress. I'm wearing trousers and a shirt. Like a gangster. What? Hang on, what? I don't know if I should pursue it though. I'm waiting on that reading for clarity. What reading? Oh, you're waiting for a reading to resonate with you? Here's the thing. If someone comes back and they want to reconcile, ask yourself, what the fuck do you want? Do you want to reconcile with them or not? It's like, it doesn't matter if someone comes back in your life. Do you want them or not? If you don't want them, there's your answer. It's like I don't get it why people ask if they should reconcile with someone. I mean, here's the thing. If you don't know if it's going to be a good thing for you, like a good fit, look at the history. And if you think that the person has changed, look at their behavior. If they're not willing to be patient with you for you to see if you want to reconcile with them or not, then it's not good. Because if they are not patient and they want you to trust them right away as if nothing happened, that's a red flag. But if they are patient with you and trying to regain the trust and trying to, you know, like see how things go, maybe. But only if you want them. If you don't want them, then why even bother? It's like, why are you even thinking about it? You don't reconcile for someone. You don't reconcile with someone for their sake. What do you want? You know? Well, baby. I haven't done any readings today. I wasn't planning to. I was supposed to be in a concert watching one of my favorite people play piano. That didn't happen because of fucking Mercury retrograde. That's why I'm here, like, kind of pissed off. Kind of trying to distract myself. Because why the fuck was I not supposed to go and watch someone that I like play piano? Like, why? Why? Why was that not okay? Excuse me, you're photobombing. Yeah, Tori, it did sound lovely. But Mercury retrograde had other plans for me, unfortunately. My plans were instead kneeling on my knee, looking at what's wrong with under my car. There was literally my car cover, the cover that is on the engine from the bottom. The bolts have come loose because the weather is shit. So the bolts loosened and the cover fell. And it was scraping. And I had to call someone to come and remove it so that I can drive home. But that took so much time that I missed the concert. So it wasn't like anything bad, but still it was a delay. It was like a blockage. Like night blocking me from the screen, you know? Why am I glitching? Look. Hang on. I need to fix the chat again. Let me see if I can fix it. Sorry. Yeah, everything happens for a reason. So, I think maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to think of it, but I was not supposed to go for some reason. And I believe everything happens for the betterment of me. So maybe there was something there that was not meant for me to experience. I don't know. But I believe there's always a reason. You guys like the close-up? Thirsty comments are overtaking the chat. Yeah, AJ, I know. I really wanted to, but hey, I was really excited because, you know, like this person, this pianist, he's not from UK. So he is on a tour. So he was touring, and I was so excited that he's coming to the UK. So I was like, oh my God, this is my chance, because I really love his work. Didn't happen. Ugh, let me block some idiots here. I'm glad nows. I'm glad. You know, it is nice to hear, you know? So whenever I hear people are like, you've helped me, or your readings gave me clarity, it makes me feel good. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It does feel good, you know? I feel like the work that I'm doing is important, especially if it's like giving you clarity or giving you like guidance, and you see your situation in a different light. It's cool, right? Like, we all need that from time to time. It's like when someone says something and they're like, wow, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I love those moments. Ad Mahsen, you're welcome. I know I do have like a lot of trolls, but you know, that's what happens when you do online work. People think that they can hide behind a screen and say whatever they want, but they don't know that I'm karmic as fuck. So it's okay. Which country are you guys watching me from in the chat? Which country are you in? And tell me your time. What time and which country? Hang on, the chat is glitching again. Okay, Morocco, 1 to 2. India, 6 a.m. Damn, you guys are still up in 6 a.m. We got some serious night owls. USA, 7:30 in the morning or p.m. Okay. US. I have a lot of people from the US. Oh, you just woke up. Okay. Canada, 8:30. Canada, New York. It's so cool to connect from, like, can you imagine? I don't know, it's kind of crazy, don't you think? Like, connecting from people at different times all at the same time, even though you have like different time zones. It's interesting. Girl, you're international. Honestly, like, if I didn't start this YouTube channel, I would not feel like connecting to people, you know? So you're not only connecting to me, I'm connecting to awesome people. You know what I mean? Like, there are people that remind me that we have like-minded thinking. You know what I mean? It's so cool. Because, you know, where I live, it doesn't really have much people that are open-minded. So I would fucking hate to not have opened this channel and connected to so many people. I would probably be sitting and like, ugh, I hate this place. But you know, connecting to people from different countries, like-minded people. It's like a wide range, connecting from different parts of the world. So cool. Diana, your readings are the best. I'm from New York. New York. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the support. I've never been to, you know, I don't know, like, I don't really, I've never been to New York, and I don't plan on to. I don't plan on ever visiting New York. I feel like New York for me is a little bit overwhelming. I don't like cities, you know? I mean, I've never visited, so maybe I'm wrong to judge, but I feel like from the movies or what people say or the videos that I see, the videos I see online, and it's like full of crazies, I think I would be overwhelmed with the low vibration, honestly. But does it have a lot of low vibration? Yes, it's too wild. I want to move elsewhere. See, Diana, thank you for telling me, because I was judging. Never been, like, New York City, Las Vegas are places I never want to visit. I don't think I ever want to. Even other countries like Paris, I never want to visit Paris. I never want to visit New York, Las Vegas. Where else? You know, like big cities like that, where it's like crowded. It is low frequency, right? Low vibes. I grew up in the Bronx. Yeah. I would like feel like shit if I did visit. I do get overwhelmed. Like when I go to crowds, I feel, it's almost like I feel the whole room. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I go to clubs because I like dancing and people watching, but it gets so overwhelming when the vibe is off. And most of the time it is off, because in clubs people are kind of like desperate or frustrated or lonely, and I feel it. Like honestly, when I go to a club, I have to recover for 2 weeks, not from alcohol, it's from the low vibration. Every place has its vibe. Yeah, but you know, it's the same vibes. The frequencies are the same. Yes, all places have different frequencies. But where is it on the spectrum? Is it low, high, medium? Yes, Melissa, I know what you mean. This is why I'm an introvert. I'm not an introvert because I don't like socializing. With people I like, with good vibes, I don't feel drained. Like even when I live stream, like sometimes I live stream and we have like wholesome conversations, you know, like important conversations. Like, I feel good. But sometimes I do live streams and the vibe is low, I get drained, you know? So it just depends on the vibes. Well, scene one, scene then. Scene one, scene them all. You are, oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's like vibes are the same. It's just in different degrees. My favorite places to visit are places that have ancient history or nature or scenery. Like, these are the places I want to explore. And I'm a fan of cultures. Like, take me to a tribe, as long as they are not cannibals. They will start chopping with my boobs, okay? It has a lot of meat. So as long as the tribe is not cannibal, you know, I love like visiting villages, tribes of some kind, religious ancient history, religious kind of like, I don't like places that a lot of people died. I like the cemetery because it's peaceful, but if there are places where people have died because of war or because of battle, I feel like shit. I feel like shit. I feel drained. I even feel a little bit scared. Not because of the spirits, it's because of the pain, the suffering. It gets like, it makes me like, Dubai, ew. I have visited Dubai before it was famous, okay? Before it was like, before it's what it is now. And it's boring. I'm not really a fan of cities, to be honest. If you go to the city, you're just like shopping. What else are you doing? Maybe museums. But honestly, when you go to a city, you're just spending money on shopping, food, and clothes. It's not that exciting. What IFA? What is IFA? Places I want to go, like countries I want to visit. Can you believe I've never visited Thailand? Asia in general. I want to go to the Philippines, to Thailand, Malaysia, China, Japan. I want to go to... I haven't really explored enough of Europe. I want to go to Italy. Never been to, what's it called? Greece. Never been to Iceland. I know it's not in Europe, but never been to Iceland. Never been to countries I can't even pronounce. Yoruba tribe. I've never been to even Africa. I haven't explored enough of Africa. I've been to, what do you call it? I forget the name. I've been to Morocco very briefly. It wasn't even a visit. It's more like a, you know when your flight lands and you have like half a day to explore within certain distances? I've done that, but that doesn't count. I've been to Egypt so many times. I love Egypt. I know people have like controversial opinions about Egypt. I love Egypt. I love Egypt. If you know how to blend in, I think I can blend in because I've got the looks. And I can speak a little bit of the Egyptian dialect. Aywa ba'a, aywa ya hagga. So I can get away with it a little bit. I love the nightlife of Egypt, and I love the pyramids. I love the pyramids. When I go there, I feel like my energy, like I'm absorbing the energy of the pyramids. I can't explain it. It's beautiful. I love it. I've been to Egypt like 3-4 times maybe. You know, I remember going to this pyramid where you kneel down and you go in, and it's so big inside. Have you gone inside one of the pyramids? If you haven't, if you visited Egypt's pyramids, they take you to a place. You have to kind of bribe somebody to do it. You know, that's how it works in Egypt. You pay, you get. You pay someone, and then they take you to this, it's almost like a secret tunnel in one of the pyramids, and it's huge inside. You can feel the vibe, like the vibe, I swear, it's something else. You definitely feel the presence. Rita, hi baby, how are you? What? Anyone can see spirits have to change your frequency and open third eye. AJ, you know, you would be surprised, but every person on Earth have tapped into higher frequency where they have seen something. But the first thing that happens when you see something, your brain is telling you, no, you didn't. Because the brain likes to protect you. The brain likes to protect your sanity. You know, it doesn't want you to go crazy. So everybody on Earth, they tap into higher frequency, they tap into the higher dimensions, but they get scared, and their brain is like, oh shit, this bitch is scared, so we're just gonna say you didn't see anything, you just imagined it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Rita. I've never been to Tunisia. I really want to go. I feel like the Arab countries, there is so much energy. I don't know how to explain it. There's so much energy to consume, if that makes sense. It sounds bad, but like to consume, like the energy in Arab countries, there are places where you can, it's almost like pure energy. I don't know, does that make sense? It's not depleting. You know when you go to a country and it's depleting? Like there are so many places in Arab country where it's actually pure source. But you know, let me tell you something. In Arab countries, there are so many spirits. Like even the average ordinary person will see something. So if you go looking, in Arab countries, you are way more likely to see a spirit than you would in like a European country, or let's say the US or something like that. Also Mexico. I really want to visit Mexico. Never been to Mexico. Yes, desert spirits. It's so true. There are lots of jinns and different types of jinns that are very common for even the ordinary person to see them. Honey beef, you know, I think personally, because they are places that they are not, like these places are not corrupted or left untouched. You know, it's more natural. Even if there were like ancient history to it, in the modern society kind of thing, there is no presence anymore. Do you understand? So the energy is pure. That's what I think, because the energy is pure. It's not compromised, if that makes sense. When it comes to Europe or when it comes to the US, unless you go really into like different districts, like, you know, like a huge park, you will see spirits there. You can consume pure energy from these places. But if the places are occupied constantly with human activity, and if the activities are low vibration, the energy is depleted. It's not good for consumption, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? I mean, the same way where you recycle something, right? At some point it's overused. Shapeshifters and various psychics, as well as it. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's a different level, right? And you know, let me tell you something about psychics in Arab countries. They are scary. Most of them are on the dark side. Most of them are on the dark side, honey. I have a first-hand experience with my auntie. I've said that so many times. I've shared that story so many times. My auntie is like a scary fucking person. And she's not only a psychic, but she's a witch. Like full on, dark, evil, evil witch. You want to see jinns? Just go to the desert. Plenty of them. Plenty. There is this activity in Arab countries. If you go to, like, every winter, they go desert camping. Okay. They go into the desert and they camp there for the weekend or for some days. Every person that goes desert camping, they've had an experience of a jinn or a spirit. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. That is something that I will never do. You will never see me camping in the desert during winter. No thanks. Hell no. Is she dark? Who, my auntie? Fuck yes. Evil, not just dark. Yes, Blur, good memory. I have met her. They call it Qarin. Qarin with a Q. And it's basically a doppelganger of a spirit. Ish. No thanks. It's fucked up. It's funny now. I can laugh about it now. It's not funny when I fainted. I never fucking faint. I never faint. But that was a very good reason to faint. I've had so many paranormal activities in my life. I'll tell you, like, how many people haven't heard the story? Let me see how many people. I don't want to bore you guys with the same repetitive stories. How many people haven't heard that story? I've seen so many spirits. I'm used to it at this point. You know, the only thing that I don't like about spirits is when they catch me off guard. I don't like that. Don't scare me, you know, like come at me from a distance and I'll deal with you. But don't catch me off guard. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, story time. So I'm not gonna, you know, extend it too much. I'll try because, you know, sometimes I'm not that good with storytelling, but here it goes. My auntie is I was gonna say a bitch, but I meant a witch. My auntie is a witch that practices witchcraft. Okay, she is someone that is not a kitchen witch. She is the type of person that will say something and it will be. Okay, she is the caster, like verbally, you know. She's not like, she doesn't cook or anything. She's not a kitchen witch. Okay, she's a pro. So anyways, I was sleeping over, and in the sleepover I was sleeping in her daughter's bedroom because it's a huge bedroom. Okay, I mean, it goes without saying that she married someone that is very rich. Okay, so in the corridor, so the upstairs, the second floor is all the bedrooms, right? Her master bedroom is at the end of the corridor, and her, like, let's say this is the corridor, her bedroom is here, her daughter's bedroom is right there in the middle, her son's bedroom is opposite of that, and then there is a mini kitchen at the end of the corridor. It's like a secondary kitchen for the lazy people, for the rich people that don't want to go to the main kitchen. You know, it's like a little bit of a little fridge and a little water tank and things like that. A little place to wash your glasses, whatever else. So I was sleeping, and I wake up at a witching hour, like 3, 4, that type of thing. Okay, and I was thirsty. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wake up, go get some water from the kitchen. And as I, like, remember the structure, okay, because it will matter. As I leave the bedroom, I go to the kitchen, and I'm sleepy, you know, half asleep, right? And I go to the water tank, and I start, like, pouring some, you know, water. And I notice there's someone in the kitchen. There she is, my auntie, facing the sink. And she's like, the water is running. She's washing something or doing something. And I've never seen that auntie wash anything in her life. Okay, so naturally, I'm surprised by that. She has like 2 to 3 maids. And when I say maids, I'm talking about helpers, what you call them helpers these days. Back in the day, we called them maids, you know, there wasn't anything racist or whatever. Anyways, so she has 2 to 3 maids, and usually they are asleep at that time. They're not like awake, it's late. And I ask her, Auntie, what as I'm pouring the water, Auntie, what are you doing washing dishes? I wasn't really sure what she was washing, but the water is running, right? And dude, she turned at me like, I have to act, okay? Let me act. She was washing dishes, okay? And she turned, looked at me. I mean, you have to be facing me to see it. But she turned to look at me, like straight fucking face, and turned back again. And that look just gave me the, it scared the hell out of me. But I was like, okay, you fucking weirdo. I'm not sure why you didn't say anything. I'm not sure why you were acting weird, but hey, she's weird. So I was like minding my business. I was like, okay, that was a weird fucking look and a weird interaction. I'm just gonna take my glass and run away because I don't want to be here. So she looked at me and turned back again to do her thing. It was fucking scary. That alone was scary as fuck, okay? And as I was walking, here's the kitchen, remember? As I was walking back to the bedroom that was in the middle, as I was walking back, her bedroom is right here, right? I saw her come out of her bedroom. I saw my auntie walk out of her bedroom. And she looked at me because she just came out of the bedroom. She faced me. And I stopped. I was like, I just... I fainted. Like my brain was... It couldn't make sense of what just happened. And I just passed out. I woke up in her arms, and she was like, "Are you okay? What happened? Tell me, what's wrong?" And I was like, I saw you. I saw you in the kitchen. And then when I came out, I saw you again. And her face wasn't scared. She knew exactly that, oh, it's okay. That's my Karin. That's my Karin. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And she was like, it's my helper. So the bitch was like, okay, the maids are asleep, so let me make my Karin wash some dishes. I don't know. But that was the day where I never talked to her again. That day, when I went home, I never spoke to her again. Like, I know that she is full of those shenanigans. I know that she's all into that BS, but that was the final. I was not gonna talk to her ever again after that. I'm not gonna see your spirit twice. Thank you very much. So it's basically what happened. That's the story in a nutshell. It's a good familiar, but you know, like, why was the familiar looking at me like that? Like, the look was scary. Like, imagine someone turning. Like, no thanks. No thanks. And you know, like, I don't like, honestly, this is the worst auntie, but I have another auntie that is also has very much active activities paranormal in her house too. We gonna throw holy water. She was throwing holy water on me. She was like washing my face. When I woke up in her arms, she was like washing me with something, and she was murmuring something. She was saying something. I don't know if it's like sightings from Quran or sightings from another book. I don't know. She was like citing something and saying something. What was that? What was... It's fucked up. Your aunt is cool as fuck. She's sexy as fuck, that's for sure. She definitely does a glamour magic, for sure. She got herself a rich husband. And she's like a stepmommy as well. She's not like honestly, like, this witch, she will get whatever she wants. She will literally speak things into existence. She does glamour magic because she has like a mirror above her bed. Do you clock it? Do you clock it? Yeah, Taurus. My family is like a serious circus show. Ay, ay, ay. I have all kinds of colors in my family. And I'm not talking about skin color, even though that is also true. Like, I have all the types of characters in my family. Fucking weirdos, that's for sure. She has so many books. You know, another experience with her, I've said this so many times now. Like one of the times she was reading a book and she was like, I dare you read this. And I was like, why? Why is it there? It's like, I dare you, just read it. If you dare, read this. And I was like, why? Tell me. It's like, read it if you want. I was like, why? Tell me. What is it? She was like, if you read this, you will summon a spirit. She was like this close to setting me up. Like, she plays too much. She plays too much. She has books of like summoning and shit. And the book is literally not, it's not a language. It's either like a Latin or it's like different tongues. I don't know. She definitely has books that you don't find in the library. My family just drink all the time. Maybe that's not too bad. The other auntie, she has like spirits playing piano in her you know, that's family for you. Those are Unani books. Yeah, I don't know what they're called. But it's literally not a language I've ever seen. Like, it's literally like it, even if I say it, you know, even if I read it, it will not make sense. It's almost like speaking tongues. Mesopotamia? What is that, a language? Yeah, it's definitely speaking tongues. Speaking in tongues. Like, I personally believe you should not mess with what you don't understand. Like, probably she knows what she's doing. But I remember she's too what do you call it? Like, she's too reckless. I don't know how to explain it. She's almost like a little bit, like she finds joy in messing with people. It's like, I dare you, read this. And I remember she got my brother into this. And she messed him up. Like, you know, because my brother was really close to my auntie, right? And she made him summon a spirit, and she told him that he can summon my mother because my mother passed on. And she used that, like, imagine that, like, she used my brother to give him the hope that he can summon my mother so he can speak to her. But he summoned, he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, okay? But she told him what to do. She told him, go into the basement during this hour, sit up. You have to be half asleep because half asleep is like an easy access to spirits. So you have to be half asleep. So you must sleep first and then lit a candle and then do this. And he ended up summoning like a random fucking spirit. He was so scared. He was running upstairs. He was like, I saw somebody. And it was my mother. And he was so scared. He was shaking. And dude, my brother is huge. He is not the shaking type, okay? He is not the shaking type. He's tall, he's huge, and he was shaking. She was messing with him. She was messing. That's so fucked up, right? I think, like, she's fucked up. She's fucked up. Mesopotamia is Iraq? How do you mean? Is it like a place in Iraq? Or was Iraq Mesopotamia? Bush, I think she just likes to mess with people. It's entertaining for her. Like, she doesn't take anything seriously because everything is easy for her, because she's like a proper witch. So when someone is freaking out, she's like, ha 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 ha. You know, it's entertainment. It's entertainment, honestly. She doesn't give a fuck. Oh, you summoned someone else? And my brother is traumatized for life. It's energy feeding from fear offerings. Ooh, you know, that actually makes sense. That actually makes sense. Yeah, I would not be surprised if she has like contracts, you know what I mean? I'm not surprised. Diane, because he thought he was summoning my mother's spirit, because she passed on. At that time, she passed on recently. And she told him, you can see your mother again. You want to see your mother again? Do as I say. And that evil witch got in his head, and he was like, okay, I'm going to do it. Honestly, her basement is a playground. Like, it's not like actual playground, but her basement, even if you've never seen her before, even if you've never visited her before, if you go into the basement, you will feel the vibe. Even if you're not spiritual, you will feel the weird energy there. Her she has like children from her husband side, and these children, I feel sorry for them. She messes with them. Like, honestly, she's abusive. And we're not talking about physically abusive. She's mentally abusive. She's like crafty. Honestly, she's a shit person. I feel sorry for the children. Like, she's a bad person. She's like an evil witch. She's not like a good witch, you know? She's not like, I wish she was like one of those witches where I can learn from her, where she's like responsible, you know? I would love to have someone like that, you know, to show me the family tree and how the family did things back in the day. No, she was just like, she's a bad person that is also a witch. Yeah. Oh yeah, she loves corrupting. Like, she's corrupted. This is why I'm against witchcraft, you know? This is Because I don't, like, if you are someone, I mean, here's the thing. When I say witchcraft, I'm not talking about kitchen witches, because I don't even take them seriously. I don't even care for the kitchen witches. Do kitchen spells all you want, you know? I don't care, because you're basically a healer with ingredients in your pot, you know? If that's as far as witchcraft for you, your cooking spells, I don't care for you. But I'm talking about some serious witchcraft here. I'm against it. I'm against it. Yeah, I mean, it is winter after all, right? What, my auntie? Is there anything she doesn't like? You're talking about my auntie? If you're talking about my auntie, I mean, I don't really know her very well to know what bothers her. But you know, if I were to analyze her based on my experience with her, I would say she's a restless piece of shit. Honestly, I don't, like, she is powerful, okay, but she is lethal. She's not someone that has my respect or that scares me. Maybe she scared me when I was a child, right? But she's a piece of shit. I mean, that's what bothers her. I don't even give a fuck. I don't even care what bothers her. She's a piece of shit. I hope a lot of things bother her. I hope karma is beating her in the ass right now, you know? No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Okay, maybe she still scares me. Don't, Cisco. You know, as I read your comment, I felt. Don't say that, bitch. Bitch, I don't even want to look behind me now. I don't even. I am powerful. I am strong. Don't say that. Don't say that. Burn some sage. You know, you guys, you know, I laugh about it, but I am actually also lethal, but you guys are lucky I'm a good person. Remember, I have that blood. So, you know, like, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Jokes aside, you know. I'm karmic as fuck. So, even though sometimes, like, I play around, but the people that mess with me don't stay alive, okay? Okay, I'm not joking. If you really mess with me, you die. You die. Like, you don't even get spared. So, sometimes I underestimate myself, but you know, the universe has shown me so many times. It's fucked up, but passive aggressive karma. Oh my god. Yeah. You know, I actually even feel sorry for my enemies. When I say enemies, it's kind of like dramatic. But the ones that really, really hurt me, like when they really get to my heart space, like I'm not talking about like minor disturbances, and even those minor disturbances, they don't go in vain, right? But when my heart just clutches that feeling and it hurts, they don't stay alive, honestly. Like sometimes I even, like, I'm careful with how I feel about things. Like I try to let go because I don't want bitches to die, right? Even if they are pieces of shit, you know, I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. But like sometimes I forgive people, even with my forgiveness, they don't get spared. Honestly, like honestly, I can't control it. I think it's not really up to me. Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I can control it. I don't know. Maybe I can control it. I do have a huge heart. Like I honestly, I don't hate anybody. Even the worst of the worst, I don't hate nobody. When people come to me and they're like, forgive me, it's like, okay, I've already forgiven you before you even asked for forgiveness. But then they still get fucked. Honestly, they still get fucked, but I forgive people quickly. I move on quickly. Because if I don't, I had a phase in my life where people started dying around me because of this heart. You know what I mean? I was hurting and people kept hurting me one after the other, one after the other, and people started dropping dead. Like they drop dead and they are young and there is no reason for them to die. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like, I literally cry over people that have died that hurt me. You know? Hang on, the chat is playing up. Mercury still kicking my ass. Is that us? What are you talking about? Maybe their karma was to test you. Maybe maybe their karma was for me to cross their path. I don't know. You know, like sometimes I think to myself, do I keep people like away from me because I'm afraid that if they get to me, I'm gonna hurt them. You guys, it's I don't know how to explain it, but it is something I think about sometimes. Like like when you start to see people dropping dead, I don't know, maybe it's a subconscious thing, but I do think about it sometimes. Maybe that's why I keep people at a distance. Because, bitch, if you get too close and then you end up hurting me, something's gonna happen to you. You know? I don't know. Cisco, you're good. I don't know what you're on about. You want to be included so much? You want to drop dead and you want to find a reason? You good. Fred Spirit lured you here? Welcome. You get it, Dan? That's so cool about this community, because I will always find people that relate to what I'm saying. It's a good feeling factor. I don't know. I like it. At least I'm not the only one. At least I'm not the only weirdo here. Cisco, you're asking for it at this point. You're asking for it. Do you want some? I usually come in people's dreams just to give them a little scare. You want some? I can visit you in my dreams. Or I can visit you when I'm sleeping, and hopefully you're sleeping too. Or I can visit you while you're sleeping, and then you will see my true form. I'm joking. Kind of. Do you have strong Pluto in your chart? Pluto is in first house. Pluto is also in Libra. First house. I have strong first house. I'm a stellium in first house. I have Pluto, Mars, the Sun in first house. Is there something else? I have strong first house. What is Pluto in 11th? I hope we all don't dream about, I mean, if she visits you in your dream, it's probably gonna be a wet dream, and she's gonna eat your soul while she's sitting on your chest as you wet your pants. I don't know. You know, not all wet dreams are good, let me tell you. Some of the wet dreams that people get are basically spirits feeding off you. Like what do you call it? Like a succubus? A succubus is a spirit that visits you in a wet dream form, and she will like create whatever person that you like in your dream, and she's gonna feed off you. I truly believe that, actually, because I know it happens. Cisco, it's good that you're making jokes. You know, the best thing to do when you are scared is to make jokes. Because scary things lose their power when you are joking around laughing. That's a little trick for you. This is why I always like, if it's serious, even when I do readings, and it's like a serious topic, and I'm suddenly talking about death and whatever else, I always will crack jokes because it lightens the energy, you know? Because if you don't laugh about it, it's gonna come after you. It's gonna come in strong. If you want your accurate chart, I suggest that you look up your Vedic chart. It is more accurate, it is more in-depth. Trust me, I've done the research, I know what I'm talking about. I know the belief system transition because, for example, if you are an Aquarius, you find out that you are a Capricorn sun. I know that can hurt your ego a little bit to adjust to the idea of you being a different sun sign. But honestly, a sun sign doesn't even matter. But if you want an accurate, in-depth, and you can actually see your nakshatras and the houses, you need to make those connections in the Vedic. And the Vedic chart is the most accurate. Vedic is sidereal, yes. It doesn't have to be like the best website. It's free. It's free access. The free one, okay? Because Vedic is the same. Like, as long as it's Vedic, it's the same. Let me see which one I used. Hang on. Let me see if it says anything. It's not showing me the website. Oh, wait, Mbele. www.astro- is that the dash? Which is like, not the underscore, just score. Seek.com. Astroseek. Yeah, that's the one. Warm Shadows, that's the one. It's very accurate and it's very much in depth. Very much in depth. Do they describe the degrees? It will tell you the degrees. You can look the degrees up. I have a different website for that where it actually tells you the meaning of the degrees and you can just connect the dots, you know? You know, I still don't, like, I'm going to tell you the truth about something I don't really know yet. I still don't know the differences. Like, what does it mean if a planet is trine or conjunct or... I don't know what that means. Like, I haven't looked that up. Like, I can look at a chart and I know where the places are. But I don't know what, when people talk about trine, conjunct, I don't know what that means. Intertwined. Those are aspects? Yeah, it's still not making sense. What do you mean aspects? Like, is it like the placements in the chart? Is like, which one is conjunct? That. Trine is a good aspect. Conjunct can be good. That depends. Right. But how do you read it on the chart? Like, what tells you that it's a trine? Angle, right, okay. Make between each other. Right, when I see it, I know like the idea of it. But how do you... Conjunct is when they're close. Right, okay. So when they're close together. So what's the trine? Trine is 120 degrees. Like 4 houses away. Right. Hang on, let me see my chart and get like a better picture. So I have a trine between my south node and my moon and Jupiter. I have moon and Jupiter conjunct. 10th house in Leo. Is it like that? Is that it? Is that how it goes? Right, okay, blur. Thanks for explaining. So under certain angles, the planets look at each other. Exchange energy. Right. What does it mean when you have a lot of cluster of planets on one side of your chart and then the other side is empty as fuck? Is there like an aspect in regard to that? Gary, you're lame. My moon is in the 10th house. So, you know, what's interesting about my chart is my 12th house. I feel like the 12th house is the one that people talk... Is it the 12th or the 11th? No, it's 12, right? Hang on, let me see. Okay, I have to go soon because my battery is about to die. So, yes, I have Venus in 12th house. I think when it comes to like learning, right, okay, fine, okay. She's like, it's time to go, come on, I need some food. Why did the chat not get interesting earlier? There's so many information. Hello, wait, I want to see. Venus in 12. Blur, I have it in Virgo. Where do you have it? Why is the camera like bumba clap? Twelfth is about the spiritual side, right? Can you believe I was a Gemini in past life? Can you believe that? In Gemini, Ooh. Are you secretly a serial killer? That's my analysis of it. Are you secretly wanting to kill people? Yes. I love astrology. It's good fun. I know, I literally have 2%, you guys, so before it cuts off, like if it wasn't low on energy, I would probably stay longer. I'm having fun. Maybe I should do chats more often. I don't do them enough. But it was fun talking to you guys. I'll see you guys later. And take care of yourselves. Cisco, now you want me to stay? It's literally 1%. It might as well just cut off instead of me ending it, but I don't want to get Mercury retrograde in November. Fuck you very much and goodbye.